Yeah, some more police parking there. Oh yeah. Hi
What
there.
are you doing?
I'm just making a video.
Yes. Why?
I'm just recording around the city.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a public building, no?
It is a public building.
Yeah.
But obviously it's sensitive as well because it's a police station.
I understand that. Yeah. But it's a matter of public interest paid by the public, so I'm just going to take a step back so I can actually see you on the camera. So you can see I've got a mask on. But yeah, it's a public building, matter of public interest. We pay for it with our taxes. As a member of the public, I have every right to come and record it. And that's exactly what I'm doing.
I'm just asking.
As I said, I've just been walking around, making a little tour of the city, giving people information on what's what, where's where. So you see that van there is actually parked on double yellow lines. I know it's past the boundary. That's double yellow lines there, no?
It doesn't matter.
I know. I'm
just
saying it's actually public property. It's owned by the public, but I understand it's beyond. I understand it's beyond. But can you keep not stepping towards me? I've asked. I want to keep distance.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I ask your name and collar number?
My collar number is 340.
340. Again, you're stepping towards me, and I'm asking you not to. I'm just trying to keep distance. I'm having a conversation.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
I'm asking reasonable questions of you,
And I'm answering them. Yes.
But you can understand my sensitivity about you filming a police station.
Well,
the man that you are.
I'm just walking around making a video of the city. It's my right to do so.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm doing.
I'm not arguing that.
Well, there you go.
But you seem to be spending particular attention on this police station. I'm wondering what the purpose is. What is the purpose of this video?
I'm just wandering around making some video.
Okay.
That's all.
Right.
So, am I detained?
No, you're not detained.
Thank you very much. Have a good day.
But you are currently on police station property. So
I believe this is a public sidewalk.
That is a public sidewalk. This is the courtesy of the police station.
There are no signs here saying trespassing or private property. So this is actually public access. You have a barrier just there.
Mm-hmm.
Beyond that, I wouldn't go beyond that. That is restricted.
The police station
I understand. Okay, again, you're stepping very close towards me, and I'm asking you.
Back to the sidewalk, then?
I will step where I like. I am within my rights to step here. I can step right up to that boundary if I'd like to do that. I absolutely can. It's publicly accessible property, paid by the public, and I'm well within my rights to do so.
I think you've got your rights slightly skewed.
Absolutely not.
The situation opens in a very predictable way. A member of the public, lawfully recording outside a government property, is approached by an officer who seems to mistake personal suspicion for actual legal authority. Pay attention to how fast he steps into the citizen's personal space, while insisting the location is sensitive. At the same time, he doesn't appear familiar with the basic rights people have in public areas. It creates an uncomfortable impression when someone responsible for upholding regulations doesn't fully understand them. Staying calm and self-assured often highlights this disconnect. And in the end, as the officer backs off, the cigarette he leaves behind becomes an awkward little reminder of the level of professionalism we just witnessed.
Really slippy as well.
Yeah, they're pretty
no, all it is, mate, is obviously you're filming the front gate of the police station, and literally directly where the keypad is, where our officers are putting their codes in, right? And for us, it's just a bit suspicious, and also a little bit of kind of a terrorist threat as well. I'm not saying anything, but it is.
It's a possibility, isn't it?
It's a possibility, isn't it? And it's
very low possibility.
It's something that we need to kind of challenge.
Very low possibility.
Yeah.
It's also a possibility that we might get 40-degree weather today, but it's highly unlikely.
I get what you're saying.
If you called us, we called you. We're just having a
I'm just being as reasonable as you're being. You know,
from our point of view, we just want to understand your intentions and why, obviously, you were filming.
That's fine. I appreciate
So
that.
what would that be?
Unfortunately, I don't answer questions.
No, is it for like a YouTube channel? Is it for like auditing or something like that?
Again, I don't answer questions, buddy.
What in 19?
We'll come back to that.
Well, I'll come back to you. Got a mail stuff. Yeah, I'm up. No, I'm up. I'm
So obviously in this climate.
Sir.
Yeah?
Sorry. Yeah. Well,
sorry, I don't actually want to engage with you. That's why I walked away and stopped engaging.
Still engage with you as
you
well.
can, but I can also just ignore you. So don't just say, sir, like I have to stand around and talk to you.
I'll get that.
Okay.
You may or may not want to listen, but we can engage with you as well. So this day and age, unfortunately, there is a real terrorism threat, which is why there's bollards here, so people don't come driving.
What's the current terrorist threat level?
I think it's kind of just in the middle, of the substantial.
It's substantial.
Yeah, so
That's what it is at the moment.
attack is not likely,
Okay.
but it's not unlikely.
Okay. Do you know, since this new system of substantial, severe, and that, substantial is the lowest it's ever been.
Okay. No, I
It's
get
never
that.
been lower than that.
But
So
can
that's
you
like the baseline. So
can you
don't throw around
understand-
words like terrorism
Can you
when it's the,
understand
no, I
why,
can't. No, I can't. I know what you're going to say, and no, I
filming
can't.
the keypad
That-
to the entrance of the police station is a bit
So
suspicious.
you're making an assumption of what I'm
No.
filming here, aren't you?
You're
You
very
are?
close to the keypad,
Well,
aren't you?
I said when I got there, are you filming? And you said yes.
Yes, but you're assuming that I'm filming the keypad.
That's the way your camera was angled.
You can see my screen from where you were sat in your car, can you? You can
No,
see what on my camera
where
was.
the
You can
camera
see
was
how
positioned.
zoomed in I was. Maybe I was zoomed in on
Where
you.
the
Maybe I
camera
was
was
zoomed in on your
positioned.
front wheel.
Where the camera was positioned, it looked like you were filming. All you want to do is speak to you, engage with you, see, number one, why you're filming.
This moment highlights a tactic that shows up far too often in policing today. Leaning on a broad, undefined claim of terrorism. Real suspicion requires evidence, not just a gut feeling. Still, the officers try to invoke a serious national security concern to justify what looks more like a casual probe for information. It's troubling to watch them speculate about potential dangers, while the person they're questioning seems more informed about the actual threat levels than they are. Notice how their certainty starts to fade the moment their claim is challenged.
Obviously, how long are you going to
Maybe
be
we can
here?
assist you. I don't know.
I don't need any assistance, thank you.
Okay.
Your services are not required.
Okay. Would you like to give us your name and details?
Can you give me yours?
Yeah, PCY 2420 Alpha Whiskey.
Thank you. And you, sir?
PC Hardy, 2968.
298 Alpha
Yeah,
Whiskey.
thank
You both based here, are you?
Yes, we are. So would you like to give us your details too?
No, absolutely not.
I didn't think you would.
Why would I?
That's all it is, mate. It's to
We've given
understand.
you our details.
Yeah, but you're obliged to because you're engaging with me as a police officer, aren't you, as a constable? So you're obliged to.
Mhm.
A member of the public's not obliged
And,
to do
and we
anything.
can engage with you just as equally.
Yeah, absolutely, of course you can. But again, I've already told you that I don't want to be engaged with. I would consider this now harassment. I've walked away from you.
Okay.
You followed me to continue with engaging with me.
Harassment, a course of conduct times two. So you know what harassment is?
I do, absolutely. Course of conduct to
Still in the
to
same
convince a member of the public to disengage from a lawful activity
so
or engage in an activity that they're not lawfully obliged to
The
do.
law. So,
And it's been on more than one occasion. I've told you I don't want to engage. You followed me. I did move away from you. You followed me to continue this conduct. So yes, I would now say that this is harassment at this point.
all it is for us is just it's a bit suspicious, and we want to find out obviously why you're filming. That's
Do you
it.
know what I find?
understand people make YouTube channels, people are auditors, you
Can I-
have a right to film in public.
Can I
That's
tell you what I
fine.
find suspicious?
What?
A silent fart after curry night.
Sorry?
A silent fart after curry night. That's what I
That's very
find.
funny.
That's what I find suspicious. It's about suspicious as what this is. So
Do you intend to be here long?
as long as I want to be.
Yeah, you're gonna be.
Absolutely.
Right, we'll go and speak to the relevant people, alright?
Okay,
It just might be, mate, look, because of obviously it looks a little bit suspicious, it might just continue to get stopped.
and I'll
it
tell them
might
exactly
cause
the
you-
same
cause
thing.
You aggro, that's it. Alright.
I'll always be any aggro. Did either of you turn your body cameras on when you approached?
Yeah,
It is on, yes.
You did.
Yeah.
Is there a reason?
You film us, we can film you.
I'm not saying you can't. Absolutely you can. It's everybody's right to film in public. Not a problem. Can I just ask why you didn't follow your policies and notify a member of the public when you started recording them? According to the
Sorry, I don't
according
think-
to the Home Office, according to the
I'm not
MPS.
sure if you are aware of all the policies.
Would you like me to bring it up on my
Okay.
phone, miss? I will read it
Are
to
you
you.
referring to Google?
No, it's the
Obviously when
MPS.
it's practical, yes, but
Oh, and when has it not
don't-
been practicable in this
Well,
situation?
it's a bit of a threat that you're stood in the entrance of a
So
police
you can't
station.
approach with, good afternoon, we want to talk to you, just let you know
My
you're
number
being
one
recorded.
priority is to find out why you're filming the front gate of a police station.
Look,
which
the
still,
only
with
time-
respect, sir, you haven't told us why.
The only time it is excusable for you not to announce it is if you're going into a situation and it's straight away you're going hands on to detain or arrest somebody. Otherwise,
I think
you
you're
can't. There's
misinformed.
no reason. I'm sorry. I will literally bring this up for you and I'll read it for you verbatim
I'm not
and I'll
gonna-
show you the
I'm not going to
document.
have conversation on stuff that I don't think is applicable, right?
Why is
We
it not
are
applicable?
security staff, they have body worn.
Okay.
So do we.
Yep. The Metropolitan Police, updated September 2020. It's the most recent document.
You seem very invested.
It's the most recent document. This paragraph here, all right? I'm going to let you read it with me. This one here. Body-worn video is an overt system and should not be used for covert recording other than in exceptional circumstances and where the necessary authorities have been
And
granted.
this is not exceptional circumstance.
No, let me finish. Okay. As body-worn video is overt recording, officers must declare wherever possible when they are commencing audio and visual recording during each and every encounter. So again, because you haven't come out and you haven't just grabbed me and you're not detaining me or arresting me, there is absolutely no reason, no excuse for not starting the conversation. You've said a lot of things during this conversation and you're telling me not one of those things could have been, by the way, sir, you're being recorded. Not one of them.
No, sir, whenever possible.
Yes. And again, when was that not possible? Oh, look at that. Woo! Yeah, so again, when was that not possible?
Like I said earlier, my priority was to speak to you first to establish why you're filming the
And whilst you're speaking to me, again, you said a lot of things during this conversation. Why could not one of those things been, by the way, you're being recorded? Why not?
Like I said, my first
it's
thing to
lost
do,
after
we're just going to go
28
around in
days.
circles, aren't we?
Yeah, because your excuse is absolute bullshit and you know
Okay,
it.
well, don't swear in a public place.
It's only
It's not an offence. It's absolutely not. It's an offence to swear at somebody, to cause abuse, threatening, or insulting.
It's a Section 5.
No, it's not. You can swear as part of your general vocabulary. Go take it up with Lord Justice Bean, who's already ruled on this.
This part of the encounter brings attention to a clear inconsistency around recording practices. Law enforcement regularly documents the public, so citizens have the same right to record them. However, these officers seem to disregard their own guidelines about informing people when body cameras are in use. When rules are applied only when it benefits one side, it feels less like a matter of safety and more like plain double standards. The auditor's unwillingness to accept that imbalance leaves the officers in a visibly uncomfortable spot. Even so, the arrival of backup indicates they're still not prepared to disengage.
What do you mean?
You're filming inside the police station. Do you have ID?
Pardon?
Do you have ID?
My ID?
Yeah.
What do you need ID for?
Because you're filming inside the police station and I don't know you.
I don't know you either. Who are you?
Right. Why are you filming?
Sorry, who are you?
My name's DC Long. I work here. Who are
DC
you?
Long. Have you got your warrant card, DC Long?
Yes, I do have my warrant card.
Lovely. Claire Long, 5408. Thank you. And yourself, ma'am?
Yeah, I'm 845.
And your rank? You're DC as
Detective
well.
Constable,
845. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Who are
Right.
you?
So
Pardon?
who are you?
Private citizen.
Right, obviously you are.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
what's your name?
Pardon?
What's your name?
Well, what's my name important for?
Because you're filming inside the police station. We are obviously at high risk of terrorism and things like that. So
How are you at high risk of terrorism?
we are as a country at the moment.
Are
aren't
we?
Yeah, we are.
What are we at
absolutely.
now? What's the threat level on terrorism?
Substantial.
And when was the last time it was lower than substantial?
Listen.
Exactly. It hasn't been
Listen.
lower than substantial since it was first posted on the website.
Right, okay.
On the
So
on the
why are
MI5
you
website.
filming
So it's never
inside the
been
police-
lower.
Why are you filming
Let me finish what I'm
inside of the
saying.
police
Let me finish what I'm
station?
saying. It's never been lower than substantial. So that's like the
Right,
baseline.
okay.
So saying that it's heightened is untrue.
Right, okay.
But yeah. How you doing, guys?
Hey, you right?
Yeah, not bad.
Can we leave
Well, I
you
was.
gents?
I was alright, and then
Right, okay.
You guys. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
he was using the mobile phone,
Yeah.
looking
yeah.
inside.
You're gonna love it when I
car
get the
park,
drone over in a minute.
etc. Okay.
Thank you.
You're right.
Yeah, not bad.
Good.
Oh, I was. Yeah.
We'll just let.
Instead of letting them go, why don't you do it in their presence and say that I'm doing nothing wrong while they're here, so then they learn. That's probably the best way to go about it,
Yeah.
isn't it? Because now they're going to go away and they're going to think that you're going to move me on, which isn't going to happen.
No.
So you should really do it in front of them and say to them, look, he's not doing anything wrong, and you should educate them. Use the opportunity.
Yeah, we'll get that. I know.
But
So it's about to get in. Oh, it's all going on. Everyone's coming back.
yeah. Well, it's just been an arrest down the road, but I don't think it was any of that lot. No.
All right.
Yeah. How you doing today, mate? Sorry.
All
Hi.
good.
Yes, good. So-
Yeah, I better get back in. Got stuff to do. But
yeah.
you know the job. I
Yeah.
don't need to tell you, Joel.
I said, just gonna get some shots, do what I do. I'm gonna get the drone over.
Yeah.
And yeah, finish up with that really. But Yeah, like, again, like, I really think you should just said that in front of them, like, because now they're going to go away, and next time this happens, you're going to get the same response from them instead of this response, which is a much better response, isn't it?
What did they say?
They just came out and, like, started, like, trying to demand my ID. They hadn't identified who they were at this point, and started throwing around terrorism and stuff like that. They obviously haven't read the memo from the MPCC. You guys.
As additional units show up, the attention shifts heavily toward demanding identification, even though no offense has taken place. Authority without proper understanding can quickly become a problem. In this case, the officers press for personal information, seemingly just to clear up their own uncertainty. It becomes troubling when the question turns from what law was broken to simply who are you. This fixation on identity rather than actual legal grounds signals the situation is about to intensify, especially as senior officers begin to step in.
Maybe one day.
Yeah, no, I'm looking to upgrade. I'm on a 125 at the moment.
Yeah.
And by the way, you just blocked somebody coming in. Just be careful of where you park your bike. He was literally trying to come in. All right. But yeah, so next time I'd recommend.
Because I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I understand that. But obviously you can pull over safely to the side and do so.
What's your name?
Pardon?
What's your name?
What's your name?
Liz.
Liz.
So I'm this police officer that's in charge.
Oh,
of this
Chief
location.
Superintendent. Oh, okay,
Have
lovely.
you got any ID on you, please?
Why would I need ID?
Have you got any ID on you, please?
Come
Otherwise
on,
I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Come on, Superintendent. You don't just go around demanding ID from the members of the public.
I'd certainly do if they're a counter-terrorism risk.
Counter-terrorism risk? What makes it a counter-terrorism risk?
Filming our officers.
As I explained to the person on the bike, I don't even know who that is.
Okay, if you...
But I'm just waiting for some marked vehicles to come in and out.
Sir, would you mind me asking, I'm just asking, what are you doing here? You just
As I've just explained twice now, once to the person on the bike and one on the to this lady.
Wait, listen. You can't really be outside police stations.
Okay, before you go ahead with the search, can I just say one more thing?
Yeah.
I would highly recommend that you look up a memo from the National Police Chiefs Council regarding people filming in public places, regarding social media vloggers and police stations. I would highly recommend it before you land yourself a lawsuit.
Listen,
and that's you do what you
feel comfortable with that. Sir.
you do what you got to do.
Very comfortable
You do what you got. I will not say now. I do not consent to any searches. I know lawfully I don't have to, but I want to make that clear.
Regardless of your ability to film things in a public setting,
Right.
obviously you raise our awareness and our suspicion, particularly in an environment of severe CT risk.
And who are you? Sorry.
Sorry, I'm Inspector Tarek McKinsey.
Inspector
Tarek McKinsey.
McKinsey. That's a cool name. I like that. And have you got a warrant number there?
Yeah, I do. 243-581.
243-501. Thank you. And do you have a warrant number? Sorry.
Mate, listen.
So
Instead of being obstructive.
No, I'm not being obstructive. I'm trying to get relevant
Can you just
information.
listen to me for a second, all right?
No, I don't have to listen to you, do I?
No, you don't.
Exactly.
Okay, fine.
So you give me a warrant number. Do you have a warrant number, Superintendent, please?
We're not going to engage with any further.
Listen.
Well, you are, because you're saying that you're going to search me, so you would have to give your information at that point anyway, wouldn't you?
Can you just grab one of the uniform there?
Yeah.
And you're Charlie Winslow, you're a constable, thank you. Am I being detained at this moment? Am I currently detained?
Yeah, uniforms
No.
who are equipped to everything to do with you.
Okay, so I'm not detained.
Not at this precise
Okay,
moment.
not at this precise moment. Well, again, as I said, you've got smartphones. I would highly recommend you look up this memo. Okay, this memo is a key piece of evidence in court on these lawsuits.
I'm not disputing the fact that you're not allowed to film in the
Absolutely.
public setting, but the fact that you're here and filming police
No, but the memo clearly states that filming outside a police station is not enough grounds for a Section 43 search. Okay, and that is the key point of evidence that will win me this lawsuit.
Filming outside a police station, you've told a colleague you're filming vehicles, that's capturing VR
marked
data
vehicles,
and things like that.
marked vehicles.
Irrelevant.
No, we pay for them. Members of the public, as through our taxes, we pay for them. They're not secret information.
We can also search
They're not
you
secret.
to look into that.
No. You have to have grounds to search me.
Yeah, I do.
No. You have to have objection. So you suspect me being a terrorist?
You're also filming people police officers coming out who are not who are not wearing uniform.
No. You're making an assumption. You're making an assumption there.
The officer just came out and said you were filming as she exited.
Right, and do you know that I was filming her?
I have that suspicion.
You might expect a senior official to calm the situation and provide clear direction, but instead her approach seems driven more by authority than clarity. Holding a higher rank doesn't place anyone above the law. It's concerning to see an experienced officer dismiss formal guidance simply because it challenges her position. By continuing to lean on the terrorism angle, she shows that misunderstanding civil rights isn't limited to new recruits. Sadly, her unwillingness to consider another perspective paves the way for a far more forceful response.
That's enough for me to look
It's
into.
it's not. It doesn't. Filming in public.
we can debate
No,
this all day.
it's
We
not
can
a
debate
debate.
this
The
all
memo
day,
clearly
alright?
says it, and the fact that I've
Okay,
made you
well,
aware
that's
of this
fine.
memo is going to win me the
You're
lawsuit.
look, that's absolutely fine. You're
It's
filming,
absolutely fine.
It's fine. It's fine for you to have that opinion.
It's
You're
not an
filming not only
opinion.
my
It's
television,
fact.
but staff. who
I've
are
already got
unmarked
one
going
lawsuit
through.
against the MPS for this exact
Okay,
reason.
well, look, I'm not going to debate those situations. Okay, is anyone available?
We're just going to ask a question if someone pop down, but yeah, it should come out on the radio.
Yeah,
shortly.
okay.
Well, I might just stick around, to be honest. I might just go. But
That's within your gift, right?
well, apparently, because I'm not detained, but you suspect me of being a terrorist because you said you're going to detain me. You're waiting for a uniform to come and detain me. So clearly, you suspect me of being a terrorist.
We'd be more comfortable doing a search when we've got body-worn footage as well. All right. So that's fine.
So you're not going to detain me until the uniform gets here. You're just going to wait. At which point I could just walk away, potentially be a terrorist. As you're saying, you suspect.
It's a developing situation.
It's not, because if you genuinely suspect me of being a terrorist, you would be physically detaining me, wouldn't
You're
you?
being provocative, in my opinion, and I think you're doing that on purpose.
No, I'm trying
my
to
view.
reason
That's
with you,
my view.
Inspector.
You're not being reasonable because you're interrupting me non-stop. I'm trying to talk. You keep cutting
You
in.
interrupt me as well.
No, I've let you speak. You've said you've made your piece. I've explained what we're looking to do.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's fine.
But it's not fine. That's the issue, Inspector, is that it's not fine. You cannot abuse. You used to have section 44.
I'm not abusing.
You don't have to
I'm not
talk.
abusing.
You don't have to talk. Do you know you used to have section 44? Do you know why that got repealed? For this exact reason, didn't it? Didn't it, Chief Superintendent?
Why are you filming us now?
Pardon?
Why?
Well, for my own protection. You just said that you're going to detain and search me. As you said, you want body-worn footage. I want my own record as well.
We want to make sure officers are safe. So we want to take...
And I want to make sure members of the public are safe from tyrants like yourselves.
Right, okay.
So if you're going to abuse Section 43, I cannot stop you from doing that, obviously. And I won't resist you. I'm not going to aid you, but I won't resist you. And you will end up with a civil suit, and you will both be up on disciplinary matters.
As we said, we're going to wait till the uniform. I think we've both said our piece here.
No, I haven't finished saying my piece, actually.
Right, you're free to talk.
I know I'm free to talk. I have rights. You don't have to respond. You've said multiple times you're not going to continue engaging, yet you do. As I said, I've made you aware of the memo.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you're refusing to even look it up. I've made you aware, and neither of you are making any sort of concerted effort to look up this memo, to double-check the facts, before you get a uniformed officer down here to detain me and search me and abuse my human rights.
Here, okay?
No, you're abusing my rights.
Pulling out a phone and doing research right now. I don't know who you are. I don't know anything
You could get this constable to do it. You could get the chief superintendent to do it.
A little bit under control. That's absolutely fine. All right.
Well, sorry, what's your name, Chief? Elizabeth Chappell, and was it Sergeant McKinsky? And your warrant number, sorry? 238826. Thank you. Just so I know exactly who to reference in the complaints at the IOPC.
Absolutely fine.
Absolutely. I will not be bullied by a threat of a search from exercising my right. You know we have human rights in this country. Do you remember your oath? Do either of you remember your oath? No, I doubt that you do you?
We're not going to be responding
You don't have to, but I can still talk and I can still ask questions.
Okay.
Neither of you remember your oath. You swore an oath to the crown of this country to uphold the human rights of the people. I have an Article 10 right to exercise my freedom of expression. That's exactly what I'm doing.
You don't have the right to film police officers.
I absolutely do. Anywhere in a public place, yes, I do. So you're going to come. You're going to come and get a uniform to come with a body-worn camera who has the right to record me, but I don't have the right to record you.
You're recording us.
Yeah, but she just said I don't have the right to. Which I absolutely... You just said you don't have the right to record police officers.
You're doing, you've raised our suspicions that
Well,
you're
raising my suspicions right now of absolute tyrannical constables. And it's disgusting that it's a superintendent and an inspector. Absolutely despicable.
Okay, no problem.
You keep saying no problem, but it is a huge problem. A huge, huge, huge problem.
Hello.
Oh, yeah.
Are you doing a news piece?
Pardon?
Are you doing a news piece?
Just having a look at your cars now, really. Just saw his PC was idling up there, and I figured she was going to be coming out in a second. So, yeah, just waiting for... Oh, my days. Hang on, so we got an inspector,
Yeah,
a PC?
Yeah.
PC? Inspector. So we got 4 police officers for a man with a camera.
Alright.
But it's quite intimidating, isn't it? Having 4 people come out.
Well, there's private vehicles there as well as vehicles that are unmarked.
Sure, but
so I'm just wondering what your purpose
but it's quite
is.
intimidating having 4 officers come out and accost somebody with a camera.
You're here on police premises.
Yeah, but
so
like 4
we need
people
to
really.
establish
Okay.
whether there's a security issue.
Okay.
So, do you want to talk to me about what you're here for? I've got no issue with you filming, but as I've said, there's private vehicles.
Okay,
And there's
it's
also
not my intention to get those. If they're in the background of a shot, they're in the background of a shot, but I'm not here to, I'm not
doing a news piece. Do you want an interview? I'll talk to you if you'd like to have an interview.
not particularly, no, just want to have a look around, that's all. Just like to look around.
I saw you obviously trying to walk around there, so I was just wondering.
You should be careful with the information that you say like that, because I wasn't trying to walk around there at all. I was stood there for a good 4 minutes watching you in your vehicle, and I saw the sign saying no unauthorized access. Yeah. So don't tell me that I was trying to walk places where I wasn't. Be careful with things like that.
Have you got the footage that you need?
I'm not sure yet, to be honest.
Okay, but I'd like you to leave, because as I've said, there are private vehicles there, that you've got some footage.
At this point, the situation has grown to 4 officers encircling a single individual with a camera. They try to suggest his presence amounts to a disturbance. Yet constitutional rights don't expire based on convenience. Simply standing on a public walkway isn't grounds for arrest, regardless of how frustrating they may find it. The urgency in their search for some kind of accusation, any accusation, is easy to notice. However, when the next officer steps in, the tone shifts from irritation towards something that feels closer to intimidation.
Good. Pardon?
Can I help?
No, you're okay, thank you.
You have to have permission to take photographs or film.
I have permission, thank you.
Yeah, who do you have permission from?
Pardon?
Who do you have permission from?
The person I need to get permission from.
Okay, well, can you tell me their details?
Sure. The starts with Article 10, finishes with the Human Rights Act.
No, okay, we'll have to ask you to leave, please.
I'm on a publicly accessible area.
No, we've seen all the signs that say...
Yeah, beyond this point. And do you know what the other sign says? It's publicly accessible up to the reception. So this is actually part of the publicly accessible area. So if you want to follow your own signs, we'll follow your signs, and that's fine. And I'll stand here and carry on doing what I'm doing. Who are you?
Me?
Yeah.
Don't want to tell you.
Hey, exactly, there you go. You're going to try and give me orders. You don't even want to identify who you are.
Come with me.
No, I'm good. I'm good. You can go have a look.
Okay. Well, enjoy taking pictures.
I will, thank you.
In fact, because you don't want to give me details, I think you possibly pose a terrorist risk.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Is that right?
If I seize that, then...
You're going to seize this?
Yeah. And then
why?
Because I think you might be doing something for like terrorist
So do you know the memo by the National Police Chiefs Council?
So what I'll do, if I take that, and then I'll review that, and then if there's anything...
how about I show you the footage now?
Okay.
I've been here 5 minutes, alright? So I don't want you to see this, my only phone. Terrorism for public photography.
Hang on. I spoke to you, yeah? You said, I've got permission, and I said, who from? And then you didn't give me the details, so I immediately...
I did give you details.
No, you didn't. You said...
Article 10 of the Human Rights Act, yes. Freedom of expression, freedom of the press.
So then I think...
Do you know what that means?
What's that guy doing?
Do you know the oath that you took to uphold your oath?
So I think, what's that guy doing? That's a bit odd.
So you're incriminating my right to silence and my right to privacy, is what you're saying?
I'm making sure that you're up to no good.
You're making sure that I'm up to no good?
Yeah.
You mean you're making sure that I'm not up to no good?
Yeah.
Or you're trying to find something. You're trying to make sure that I'm up to no good, so you're trying to find anything that you can, because I didn't like to want to answer your questions.
No. I'm making sure that you're here, so you not posing a threat to anyone. Okay.
So
hang on, stop.
Okay.
Right? So you're right. Those signs there says no access beyond the public.
At this point, am I being detained?
Hey?
Am I detained at the moment?
No.
Okay, so I'm not detained. All right.
Not the minute.
So you still haven't identified yourself. Seeing as you said you threatened to seize. No, identify yourself, because you threatened to seize my phone. So let's go through the identification, prove that you have the power to do so.
Okay.
Andy McDonald, 2249. Is that constable? Or is that sergeant?
Constable.
Constable.
I
want to know, so I know how to make a complaint. And you are?
I'm Detective Constable Dodds.
You're Detective Constable Dodds.
I'm here with my colleague.
Perfect.
Listen, because we've had...
Have you got your warrant card with you?
Yeah, thank
please,
you
in your plain clothes. Can I see it, please?
We're talking to you right
Yes,
now.
and if you're talking to me in your capacity, then you need to show me your warrant card. Did you guys learn nothing after Wayne Couzens? Nothing at all?
Just calm
No, because he's just threatened to seize my phone and accuse me of being a terrorist.
No, I said under the terrorist legislation, I might take the device because you were being.
If you suspect me of being a terrorist.
Yeah.
So you suspect me of being a terrorist.
So recording the police buildings at that time, I was thinking he's gone past the signs that say no filming. Now, actually, that thing at the sign at the start says you can film. So happy days, yeah. So I engage with you and you say you got permission, would tell me who from.
Right.
I didn't think you were allowed to be here, but actually it does say past this point.
Thank
so
you.
That's good. But at that time I'm thinking, what's he using the footage for? Because we've had people before, like filming the doors, the accesses and all that.
Yeah.
Which obviously is worrying.
Again, are you aware of the memo that was circulated in December by the National Police Chiefs Council?
So I've asked to see the footage. So I've asked to see the footage, and you
I
show me
don't
the
have to
footage.
let you finish. That's the problem.
So you've asked.
Yeah, I've asked you a question. Do you know of the memo from the National Police Chiefs Council? No. Then you should. That is absolutely no excuse. There is every constable, every member of constable in the country is supposed to be fully briefed on this issue.
We've had a look at the footage. It looks like you've just come here to film in the public access, public areas. So if you stay in the public areas, happy day.
And what if I don't? What if I go down there or down there? Then what?
Down there?
Yeah.
Then I expect that you'll be trespassing.
Sure.
And then you'll have to leave.
Okay. And what if I refuse to leave?
Then I'll remove your device because I think you're probably doing something.
So you're going to remove my device for engaging in a civil trespass, although you've just seen the footage.
Because I don't know what you're going to. One of the reasons I think you may be going on that, I suspect that you want to sort of look at access and things like that. So that would worry me.
This becomes the most tense point of the encounter so far. An officer in plain clothes moves to threaten the seizure of equipment without clearly identifying himself. Without presenting proper credentials, any claim of authority feels questionable, and making demands while refusing to verify identity comes across as deeply unprofessional. The interaction starts to resemble intimidation rather than legitimate policing. He seems to be relying on the auditor backing down out of fear. But when that tactic doesn't work, his quiet retreat ends up reflecting the overall tone of the situation.
A-R-I-A-T. Just bear with me, I'm just in the middle of something. 1984 @gmail.com. Sure.
Could you stop filming? So I understand that you're filming. You're filming there, that's fine. It's a foyer, but you can't film behind the glass, okay? Because there's confidential information.
Well, if there's confidential information behind there, it shouldn't be on view for me to even record in the first place. If it is, you've already broken GDPR by having it on display. Well, then there's nothing to worry about, is there?
Okay, no worries.
So you can,
you
you can leave now.
Just don't film.
Okay.
Don't film behind these three walls, but you can't film behind that glass.
And what if I do? I already have, and my delete button's broken.
Seize your phone.
No, you can't. Seize it for what? Under what legislation?
You're causing a public nuisance.
I'm not causing a public nuisance. I'm recording evidence. That's what I'm doing. I'm making a complaint and I'm recording for evidential purposes.
For what purpose?
I've just told you.
You have to film what the
I've just told you for evidential purposes because I'm making a complaint. I want I want my own record of that. I don't want your record. I want my record of that, and I'm entitled to my record of that.
You are, but you cannot film confidential, like. You can have the audio. You can have your phone put down in the TV. You cannot be filming behind this.
Why? I don't understand. Why not? Why not?
Because you can't.
What law stops me from doing it?
Because that could be someone's.
If you can tell me a law that stops it.
Conspiracy to cause public nuisance.
Okay.
That is a law.
Okay. So you're saying that there could be public information behind that? Yes. Yeah. If you want to be served, I'm happy to have this conversation here. Right. But okay. So you're saying potentially there could be people's information in there. Right? If that information on display for my camera to pick up, well then what's the issue?
It's on display if you video it.
Okay, if it's on display, as in if anybody walks in and sees it,
but they can't.
Well then I can't see it either. If I can't see it, my camera can't see it. My camera is not magic. It doesn't loop around a bend.
No, but we're just saying, just don't record around and look onto the camera. Like onto the laptop.
I'm not. I'm literally holding it. I'm literally holding it like that. That's all I'm doing.
We're just here just to let you know that obviously just.
I can record anything I can see from a public area, and this is a public area. If I can see it, I can record it.
It's a private area.
But so if I'm stood on the pavement, if I'm stood out on the pavement out there, can I record into your car park?
Absolutely.
But that's a private area.
Okay, but that's not the point. The point is.
Well, you make your mind up.
There's confidential information.
There's no confidential information here.
There is
What confidential information?
There's victims' details. There's police coming back and forth with documents and things.
Well, then they shouldn't be visible to my eye, and if they are, you've already broken GDPR, and you're in the wrong, because the onus is on you to keep that info. Well, then go away. I'm not here to argue. Go.
There's no point arguing.
Go. What's your collar numbers, please?
1626 363.
Thank you.
You should know that. If you make a complaint, please carry on.
Okay. Did you turn your cameras on when you approached? Okay. Why did you not tell me when you approached? Is it your policies? Is it not?
It's not our policy. We just have to tell you that not straight away. As long as
At the most practical opportunity.
We've been having a conversation with you. We've been trying to.
And you could have started the conversation with, "Hi, sir. My body camera is on."
What exactly? Okay. So if you want to make a complaint, that's absolutely fine. You can do. That's what these people are. Stop filming private information.
I'm not filming private information. That's the point. Go back. Okay, as we were saying, sorry. I love your R2D2 pin, by the way, on your tie.
Thank you very much. I'll take it you're not going to give me a telephone number.
No. My email address is fine to contact me on that.
So it's power to the
Proletariat.
PROLTT.
Give Daniel a shot. You know what I mean? Yeah, Daniel. You know what I mean? I'm just around there.
Yeah.
Cool, yeah.
Nice one, man.
So yeah.
Well,
So
you'll be on it, man. So,
yeah.
It's been awesome. Cheers,
Hello, sir. How you doing? You alright?
Not bad, sir.
So I just come to have a chat with you. I thought I saw you flying a drone over the Nick.
Yes.
Oh, I know. I just come to chat to you to find out why you're flying a drone over the Nick, what you're doing, sir.
Just exactly what you just said and do.
Yeah, but why over the police station in particular, sir?
Because that's what I'm interested in.
Okay, what is it you're interested in?
So I'm just going to move that a little bit. Pardon?
What is it you're interested in, sir? What is it?
Well, I've just told you, haven't I?
You just said the police station. It's not
There you
very
go.
specific. What is it about the police station you're
I
interested in?
don't need to be
sir?
specific, do I?
Well, you're flying it over a police station, sir. You're flying a drone. I'm asking you a question. I'm not
Yeah.
trying to be difficult with you.
And I'm not trying to be difficult with you, but I don't answer questions to the police. And that's all that needs to be said, isn't it?
Okay, what's your name, sir?
What did I just say?
Can you understand the security behind why we'd be asking questions around people flying drones over the police station?
Not particularly. I think it's quite a common practice these days, to be honest.
Not quite. Is there any particular reason that you're filming outside the police station?
Well, I just say I don't answer questions to the police.
I mean, you're refusing to give details. How do we know you're not conducting hostile reconnaissance at the police station, sir?
How do I know that you're not?
Well, I work there, police officer.
Doesn't matter. Exactly. You're the perfect man for the inside job, aren't you? Who are you, sorry?
What's your name, sir? I'm PC Fitzgerald from Brixton Police Station, 3081 Alpha Sierra.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And yourself, man?
PC McGee, 1520 Alpha Zero.
Thank you. And yourself, man?
DC Jessup, 306
Lovely. Thank you. Appreciate it.
What's your name, sir? As we're all telling names now.
Yes, but you're obliged to, aren't you? You're engaging in a stopping account with a member of the public for accountability purposes. You are obliged to. I'm not under any sort of obligation to give you any details. Unfortunately, well, I say unfortunately, it's quite fortunate for me. It's unfortunate for you. But
Right, so thank you very much for your time. Obviously, we will put on what we call a criment, which is an intelligence report to suggest that you've been flying a drone over the police station.
right. Okay, I'll do a freedom of information request for that, and I'll request that gets deleted because there's absolutely no criminal need for it, in my opinion. You aware of the memo from the National Police Chiefs Council circa December 21? I think it was 31st. It's been updated twice since then. It should have been circulated to every single police station in the UK. Every single constable should be aware of it. So to be honest, I honestly don't see the need for you to come out and speak to me because you should be absolutely aware of what's going on.
All right, sir. Thank you.
And so just before you go, one more thing. Did any of you turn on your body cameras?
Yeah, mine's on, yeah.
Yeah, is there a reason that you didn't notify me when you turned it on?
At this stage, they shift toward claims involving a drone, searching for a different line of argument after the earlier narrative falls apart. These kinds of aimless probes end up draining time and effort that could be better used elsewhere. Watching multiple officers occupied by one calm individual with a camera highlights what feels like a significant waste of public resources. The so-called intelligence guiding their actions appears driven more by alarm than solid information. With the sergeant now on scene, there's an opportunity for clear leadership. But pay close attention to what follows.
These ones are kept quite clean and tidy. Can't really see much, I just get a reflection, but there we go. Interesting. Any more marked vehicles around? No.
That gate you just walk past. So you can't walk.
They've got a sign to say it's gated for a reason.
Okay. So you see the no entry signs and that one. Like I said, private property, no public right of way. As we discussed, what right of way is, not public access. A right of way is relevant to roads. That's what a right of way is a public right of way is a public road that people can access with a vehicle.
Yeah.
As you can tell, I'm not in a vehicle. I'm not in a vehicle. If it's secure, right? So as you can see there.
I'm not going through it all with you.
Well,
you're going to try and do the whole, oh, I know this legislation, I know that. I'm not really that fussed. I've just asked you to leave politely.
And I've declined, yeah. Cool.
I just don't really see the point in you being here. Like, I don't know.
I don't see the point in you being here either, but there we go.
Right, this is my job.
This is my job, I'm at work.
It's my working place.
Yeah, it's my place. This is my place of work right now as well.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Are you a police officer?
No.
Okay, so what are you doing in a police officer car park?
Working.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
This is a good place of work.
So we've got another PC.
Hello, sir.
Thank you. See, sensible, the most sensible person so far. You're a sergeant?
Yeah, I am. For my
Thank you, finally. Right, okay. Well, we'll move away from the PCs because...
Are we already standing over there so the cars can move around?
Oh, well, the cars can move around. I mean, where's the car going to move? Here, it's fine. We've got plenty of room.
It's actually really
We've
standing
got plenty of room. I just want to move away from the PCs, to be honest. I want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to them. So if you can come with me and if you want to talk to me away from the others, that's fine.
What I'm saying, sir, is there's operational police vehicles just moving here.
That's fine. I'm quite conscious of the road. I've managed this.
Have a conversation with you, but can we just do it there?
I've managed this many years.
I'll tell you what. After we finish talking, you want to stand back here for a second, we can. But can we just talk over there?
I'll tell you what.
I'm not trying to be difficult.
We can talk on the path there.
My name's Pete. What's your name?
Pete.
Yes.
And your collar number, Pete?
My name's DS 1446. Pete McGill.
DS 1446.
Yes.
Lovely. Thank you.
What's going on there? How can I help?
Well, literally arrived and witnessed a police constable.
Yes.
Straight away. First thing, as soon as I get here, parked on the roundabout.
Right.
On the double yellows.
Yeah.
Engine on, idling.
Yeah. Okay.
On his mobile phone.
Right.
So I go and approach.
Yeah.
He winds his window. So I ask him quite bluntly. I say, "Afternoon. Is there a reason you're parked on double yellows with your engine on your mobile phone?"
Yeah.
He says, "I'm doing work. I'm waiting for a prisoner to come out." And I said, "Okay." I said, "Are you on the phone to emergency services?"
Yeah.
Are you paying at a drive-through?
Okay.
No, just rolls his window up.
Right. Okay. So you're saying you've seen an officer there. They've been sat there idling it. Right.
Yeah. So idling's an offence.
Yeah.
Idling your vehicle. Being on your phone with the engine on, unless you're on the phone to 999 or paying at a drive-through. Those are the exceptions to the new legislation.
Yeah.
Both offences.
Yeah.
And obviously parked on double yellows.
Yeah. So did you introduce yourself?
I didn't know. And I'm not, no.
What name would you like me to refer to you as? You don't have to give your name at all, but
you can call me Sir or Power. You can call me Power. Yeah.
Power?
Yeah. Let's go with Power. Yeah.
I'll go with Sir, because Power just that's
I didn't think you'd like it. That's why I said it. That's why I gave it as an option. I didn't think you would.
Mr. Power, does that sound right to you?
Mr. Power, that'd be
Go with Mr. Power.
No, my ego's not that big. Don't worry.
Well, you could call yourself Power. You can have a little one. Right, okay. Basically, mate, you are absolutely entitled to film any vehicles you want around here.
Yep.
Not a problem. If officers want to speak to officers, that's not an issue.
Yep.
The other thing I'd say is this area of the car is a private car park.
It is. Yep.
So if you wanted to literally step on that pavement there and film my officers, film the cars, there's not an issue whatsoever.
So, that's fine. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So, the discussion I was trying to have with them, or trying to tell them, right? So they're saying it's secure, it's restricted, you got the gates and all of that. I said, and that sign up there says private property, no public right of way.
The sergeant steps in with a polite approach, yet quickly slips into the same mistake of citing laws that don't seem to apply. Double standards like this chip away at public confidence, particularly when it's highlighted that the officers themselves appear to be violating parking regulations. The contrast is hard to miss. While they focus intensely on someone holding a camera, their own compliance with traffic rules seems overlooked. The sergeant's attempt to confidently speak on property law is about to be carefully challenged as the encounter draws to a close.
Sergeant, I'll essentially leave it to the sergeant, to be honest. Sergeant's probably better equipped for this. How are you doing, Sergeant?
Necessarily. Good morning. How can I help?
Who are you? Sorry, Sergeant.
My name is Sergeant Leaper.
And your collar number there, Sergeant?
154 Charlie Echo. 4.
4 Charlie Echo. Lovely. Thank you. You're based here, are you?
Yep.
Brilliant. Cool. Thank you. So once this is gaggle of whatever is all dissipated, I would like to report something to you. But yeah.
Okay. You don't get to tell me who can and can't stay here. If you're not willing to speak to me here, in person, you can make an appointment. But what I was told is an issue with a driving offence originally. Is that correct?
Yes, there is. So that's been reported to you. Yes, yeah.
Yes.
So that's why I was reading out your registration, because they were in the vehicle that you were in now at the time.
Okay.
So
what issue do you have with someone's driving?
So when I arrived here at Bethnal and I came out of the tube station, you got the Sainsbury's local just down the road there.
Yeah.
There were 2 constables
Yeah.
parked on double yellow lines opposite side of the road with their lights on. So I thought, oh, maybe something's going on. So I stood around to see what's going on.
Yeah.
And I see them going to the Sainsbury's. So I thought, oh, maybe something's happened at the Sainsbury's.
Okay.
So I start recording, and turns out they just went in to buy their lunch. Now, obviously, that's not acceptable for constables to use their lights, to park on double yellow lines, to go buy their lunch. I understand that you need breaks. I understand that you need to eat.
Okay.
You're human. I get it.
Okay.
But you're not allowed to abuse your lights in order to do that, are you? As soon as they realised that I was recording their vehicle, the female driver comes out, turns the lights off, moves the vehicle. I see the male constable walking down the road, so I follow him and I ask him, why did that happen? He's like, oh, I wasn't the driver. I was like, doesn't matter. You had every right to say to the driver, let's not park here, let's find somewhere proper to park and let's not abuse our lights. I tried to get the collar number of the female driver. I tried to get her collar number and ask her why she was doing that.
Okay.
Just blank refused to even acknowledge me, basically.
Okay.
And yeah, it was in the registration of the vehicle that these two just came in, and it was at 11:37.
Okay.
Okay.
Fine. That's something I can do. It's not a problem at all.
Yeah.
Okay. But then you come round the back trying to film officers going in and out of the station.
No, you're making an assumption that that's what I was recording, aren't you?
Okay. Well, what are you doing here then? Because you said we're told to wait in the front, officer was coming around to deal with you, and then you come round here. So I can only make an assumption that you're trying to do something that you were asked to wait, and I was coming down to deal with you. So.
Well, they said it would be a long wait, so I thought I'd come round here for a bit and wait, and then go back round and.
But then the logic then is if you leave and you come back again, you can't expect to be in the same position in the queue.
Fair. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
So why are you here waiting then instead of waiting around at the front?
Because she said it would be a long wait.
Okay. But then why have you come down here to wait instead of wait back in the front office?
Because this is where I wanted to stand and wait.
Okay. There are specific prohibitions around police stations.
Are there?
Yes, there are.
What prohibitions are those? That's the word you were looking for.
Okay, yeah. I don't need to tell them to you verbatim.
Oh, no, but if you can give me the gist of what they are and give me some sort of legislation.
It's sort of like, without going off the top of my head, I don't know exactly.
Exactly, because it's bullshit and you're making it up off the top of your head.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is, Sergeant.
Well,
don't talk shit.
Why don't you let me finish and I'll explain? It's like, for example, Palace of Westminster. You can't just walk into Palace of Westminster.
Not into, no.
Exactly.
But I can film it from the outside.
The same thing as a police station. You're not allowed to just wander around police station, linger outside.
Yes, you are. There's no offensive loitering in this country. I'm in public on a public pavement. So yes, I can stand here for as long as I want to do. Filming and photography is not a crime. Okay. I can stand here and do that for as long as I want to do it.
Okay, but if you don't give a valid reason for that, then we have to look at it in a negative light, don't we?
No, you're making inferences on somebody's, what's the word, standing up for their right to privacy, right to private thoughts, and you're making negative inferences from that. Only a court and a jury can do that. You're not under the power to do that. You're not.
But you can see where it's suspicious.
No.
Okay.
What I think suspicious is 5 constables coming out and accosting a man for doing illegal activity. I think it's intimidating. I think there's no need for it. You could have come out by yourself or with your partner. 2 people would have been sufficient. Do I look like a big guy? Do I look like I'm going to try and fight you?
Sufficiency, that's up to me to decide, isn't it?
Well, it's up to me to decide how long is sufficient for me to stand here doing what I'm doing, isn't it? Any of you recording me, by the way? All of you. Is there any reason that none of you verbally announced that you're recording me? Yes, you do.
No, you
College of Policing.
No, you don't.
Home Office.
No, you don't.
The Metro. Do you want me to bring up I'll tell you what, I've actually got this on my phone because I looked at it this morning, right? I'll bring it up for you. Files. Skip. Docs. Alright. This is from the Metropolitan Police, not just any force. Alright, okay. This is from September 2020. This was a review date of it, so it's not that long ago.
2 years. Okay.
But yeah, but not like I said, the 2014 is the College of Policing one, so it's more recent than that. It's recent enough. Okay. All police officers and police staff, including the extended police family and those working voluntarily. Sorry, that's the wrong paragraph. Here we go. Body-worn video is an overt system and should not be used for covert recording other than in exceptional circumstances and where the necessary authorities have been granted. As body worn video is overt recording, officers must declare, wherever possible, when they are commencing audio and video recording during each and every encounter.
Wherever possible.
And where has it not been possible in this situation? Have you come out and tackled me to the ground, detaining me physically? You've had every opportunity. Well, you're not actually recording, so you don't have a camera. But all 5 of you, since we've been here, have had every opportunity to come. Hi, sir. Just to let you know, you're being audio and visually recorded for my protection and your protection. And that's all pretty much all you need to say, isn't it?
If you let me finish.
No, I don't want to let you finish. Sergeant, go away. I'm done with you. No, you're dismissed.
No, you don't get to dismiss.
I do get to dismiss you.
If you dismiss me, that's not your capacity to say. It's an inspector or above. Okay? You are not my boss.
I mean, I kind of pay your wages, though, don't I?
You don't pay my wages.
I do. How do I not?
Pays their wages.
Yeah, and you're accusing me of not paying my tax?
Okay, but we police on behalf of Her Majesty's government.
And His Majesty's government.
That's correct. My mistake. Her Majesty's government.
His Majesty's government. You just did it again.
Okay. His Majesty's
there
government.
We go.
Not for you.
Have you been drinking today, Sergeant? Your cognitive abilities appear to be impaired.
No, I haven't.
Are you sure? Would you submit to a breathalyzer?
Yes, I would submit to a breathalyzer.
Because somebody got a breathalyzer, please.
They're not for. Not for roadside tests. We're not a roadside. It's not a roadside test.
Okay. So you wouldn't submit to one if they were willing to go get one. You wouldn't submit to it then because you're saying you would, but then you're saying tell them not to go get one.
These officers, you do not have the power to compel anyone to do a breathalyzer test.
You don't have the power to compel me to do anything, but you're still stood here trying to give me directives, trying to make up bullshit.
I'm trying to talk to you.
Make up bullshit.
No, not at all.
Make up bullshit.
He simply asked you why, when you were trying to make a complaint at front office, you've come round to the back.
Because I told you that's where I wanted to stand.
Okay. But we're trying to understand why.
Well, you can continue to understand what you want to try and understand.
Well, I'll tell you what's going to happen now. I'm going to tell you the details that you've got of the vehicle.
Yeah.
And I'm going to go and deal with that.
Well, I mean, he's just come in on it, so he can show you exactly. It's BX18, BZA, I think? Possibly.
Say that again, please.
So I'll wait for the motorbike to go. It's a nice bike, though, actually.
Oh. See, my issue...
Suzuki, nice.
My issue with that, for example, that might
handle
be a
guards.
Vehicle.
Handle guards, nice. Right.
So he has a right to privacy, but he doesn't have a right for you to film him coming out of his place of work.
So can I request that police officers never film my registrations?
If they have a valid policing reason for so, they can.
But you don't, do you? Because you walk around, you literally drive around with the ANPR cameras on while your vehicles are running. So you're not driving around with a specific reason. Number plates are owned by the DVLA, not by people. They are in the public domain. They are there for a reason. There is no offence for filming somebody's number plate.
Okay, the ANPR cameras on vehicles, there's a very limited amount. I guarantee you there's only maximum 2 vehicles in there that have access to that system. And they're not on all the time.
Okay.
Officers have to do a specific training course to have access to the system, the ANPR system. It's like a log-on system.
So what are you assuming that I can do with that number plate?
Well, I don't know. For example, you can find out where the officer lives. He has a right to privacy.
How can I find out where he lives? All I can check is whether that vehicle is MOT'd and taxed. That's all I can find out legally. So unless you're implying that I'm trying to do something illegal, and at which point I suggest you to caution me. Under your pace, if you think I'm doing something illegal and committing offence, you need to caution me.
Officers have a right to privacy. Okay.
Not in public, they don't. No more than anybody else. You're all recording me now, and I've never said that you can't. The only issue I had is that none of you let me know. I'm not saying you can't record me, because I am in public, and under common law, you're allowed to do it. Same way that I'm allowed to do it.
Which I'm assuming you're doing now?
Pardon?
I'm assuming you're doing now?
That's my business.
Okay. So
I don't have a policy, and I'm not covered by GDPR. You guys are.
What's the registration of this vehicle?
I think it was Bravo. I don't know what X is. What's X? What's the...
X-ray.
X-ray, there we go. That makes sense. 18... Bravo Zulu Alpha, I believe. And as I said, this Constable 3768 Charlie Echo was just driving in on it, so I'm sure he can show you exactly which one it was on the way in.
I will go and deal with that then. Do you want details of what's happened to that recorded? Would you like to have a notification what's the result of that?
No, because you're going to want details for it.
Well, I will, yeah.
Exactly, so no.
So is there anything else I can help with today?
I mean, like I said, you can leave about 20 minutes ago.
Okay. Well, all the officers are leaving. What are you going to do now?
As I've already said, Steve, I'm going to take a drone over.
You can't fly a drone over.
I absolutely can.
No, you can't.
I absolutely can.
No, you can't. That's protected premises.
It's absolutely not.
It is.
It's funny that because the CAA, Altitude Angel, and NATS all completely disagree with you on that one. Are you going to argue with that? Are you going to argue with the Civil Aviation Authority?
What I'm going to do is find the police protection
Are you?
Yes.
Okay.
What's the weight of your drone out of curiosity?
That's my business as well.
If it's over 250 grams, then you can't.
I'm aware of the legislation, thank you.
Especially over people.
I'm aware of the legislation, thank you.
Which there are people in the.
I'm aware of the legislation, thank you.
I'm sure you are. That's
Thank
why I was
you.
asking what drone it is.
Yeah. And I know what drone it is, and I know that I'm within legislation, so I'm fine.
That's fine.
Okay, thank you. You guys got a shit reputation here, and this is why people keep coming. And this is exactly why people keep coming. This situation right here.
So, Trespass Protected Sites, sections 128 to 131, the Serious Organised Crime Police Selection Act 2005.
Yeah, police stations aren't involved in that, I'm afraid. There's a list of about 7 places in the UK that are covered by that. MI6 would be one of them, for example.
It's Crown Lands.
Yeah, not all Crown Land. Specific Crown Land. And I suggest you look up which sites are protected. And I can guarantee you none of these are. And plus, you don't own the airspace. So if flying a drone over would not count as trespassing. The only time that flying a drone over would count as trespassing is if I were within a airspace which you would be expected to reasonably enjoy as part of your premises, which I would say from the top of your building down, I would say would be reasonably within your expectation to enjoy your airspace. Higher than that, it wouldn't be trespassing. So try again, Sergeant. Don't make up bullshit.
Okay.
You're not going to win this.
Isn't there something about you've got to be able to see the drone and where it is at all times?
Absolutely.
Okay, so how can you see that when you're next to the wall?
Because do you know how angles work?
Yes, I do.
Right. Okay. So imagine this, right? I'm not approaching you in an aggressive way, right? But imagine this, right? I'm stood here. I can't see horizontally, right? But if I'm flying a drone and the drone's up there, right? I've got a pretty good line of sight. If I go to the other side of the street, that gives me a greater angle and a greater line of sight. That's how maths works. Would you like any more free lessons? Or should I start charging you?
Not patronise me, to be honest.
Well, I'd rather you bugger off. And stop talking shit that you don't know anything about. Don't make up legislation to try to stop me from doing illegal activity.
What I would say is that I believe if you are caught with a drone, you have to provide the licence. Is that
And
correct?
nope, only if you suspect me of committing there's a very specific list of offences under the ANO 2016 which you would need to reasonably suspect me of committing for you to be able to demand any sort of information.
Okay.
So, again, just stop talking shit. Yeah.
I'm asking a question, I'm sorry. I'm not talking shit.
It's not my job to stand here and educate you on the law, is it? I know my law because I read up on it. It's embarrassing that when a member of the public knows more about legislation than you do. Embarrassing. You're a sergeant.
Yes, and we have a very wide range of issues to deal with.
Yeah, you do.
I don't have access to drone impressions.
Well, perhaps when you looked up your phone about the trespassing issue that you were trying to enforce about the drone, perhaps you should try looking up legislation before you start throwing it out and actually seeing if your suspicions and what you may think is actually accurate before you start going accusing members of the public of doing shit wrong. How about that for a start?
Are you finished?
No, I'm not. I'm not finished until you bugger off.
Well, if you're allowed to stand here, I'm allowed to stand here.
Well, the longer you stand here, the longer I'm standing here, so I've got all day, to be honest with you. You really think like your inspector's going to think this is a very useful way of using your time? Absolutely disgusting. Bethnal Green again. Let's try and get a nice smile, boys. That's it. Fold your arms. Really defensive and professional. Body language counts for a lot.
What do you mean by that?
Well, the way that you're crossing your arms and coming across very defensive is not very open and inviting to a member of the public, is it?
It's your opinion.
No, it's I'm actually a psychologist, so I actually know a lot about body language. I am by training, so yeah. See, this constable has it right, very standing very professionally. You've been very quiet throughout most of the interaction, and you're actually acting a lot more professional.
Ooh, hiccup. Find it really funny that you always get this shit with the MPS. Most other forces are really getting on with it. But MPS are just the slowest force to learn. No wonder you guys are under special measures.
I would say you are being quite offensive in two of my colleagues were stabbed over the weekend.
Pardon?
Two of our colleagues were stabbed over the weekend.
Right.
And we've just done the largest police operation since the 1950s with regards to the Queen's funeral.
Okay.
Just say your demeanour comes across, as you said, as a psychologist, as quite disrespectful when officers do put their lives on the line.
I don't owe any respect to anybody who's going to come out authoritatively with directives and not approach in the right way. I'm actually quite an amenable person. You come to me with the respect that a member of the public deserves from a constable, and you'll get that back from me. You come out the way your constables came out, you're going to get this from me. So you will get the respect that you give. You don't automatically deserve respect. And if you're not in a headspace to approach a member of the public properly because of the job that you've been doing, you need to take personal leave for a personal day, because it is your job to come into work every single day and treat every single member of the public with the respect that they deserve, regardless of what else you've been doing on duty, regardless of it.
Okay. This final interaction is a strong example of why public accountability audits have value. The sergeant attempts to rely on supposed drone regulations, only to be corrected by someone who has clearly taken the time to understand the actual rules. Several important points come out of this. Gaps in legal knowledge can exist at any rank. Pride can sometimes take priority over proper procedure. And remaining calm while being well informed is one of the most effective ways to handle pressure. Once it's obvious that intimidation isn't achieving anything, the officers ultimately choose to disengage. If you appreciate seeing situations where knowledge and composure prevail, consider subscribing for more analysis and breakdowns. And as always, this material is shared for educational purposes, not as legal advice. Be sure to review the laws relevant to your location. All the best.